Hi, I'm Michael, welcome to my skating channel. Today I want to battle one flat ground trick, and that's varial flips. I've got a list of kind of dream tricks that I want to land this year, and one of them is tray flips. And I know a lot of people don't actually recommend learning varials for tray flips because it's quite a different movement. But I've noticed that I'm quite reluctant to commit to both feet landing on my tray flips. So I think learning more flat ground with rotation in it will help me here. For anyone that doesn't know, a varial flip is a backside 180 shove with a kickflip. It feels a bit less scary to commit to like a single rotation than the tray flips 360. So I guess we'll see how I get on. Also, I'm filming this before I try it, so I don't actually know if I'm going to land it. But maybe that's good pressure to put on myself. But yeah, enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to start with some pop shoves to get a feel for rotating the board and landing back on it. And then just drill a few kick flips to remember how they feel. Okay, great, feeling nice and warmed up now. I'm going to try these stationary first, just to get an idea of how to combine both movements with my feet before I start jumping on them properly. Okay, I think I understand both feet now. I'm going to try a few rolling just to see if I can get like one foot on it, and then we'll see. Okay, so first problem I'm running into straight away is that it's a lot easier to miss the board than even with kick flips because you're only hitting that rail. Okay, I'm going to try a few more stationary because I'm not getting a consistent flip with it. Flat ground is tiring. I'm going to try a new idea where I do the flip with my hand and then just land on it, because that's the bit I'm really struggling with committing to. Getting quite frustrated, so I had to a little break, but I'm going to try a few more now. Okay, I always find if I'm in a bit of a funk like this, I need to do a trick that I already know I can land like a few times just to get used to landing on the board again. Okay, so two things I've noticed. I'm not closed off enough. I'm having my
my shoulders too open for it, which is turning my whole body. And also I'm like leaving my feet in the air, like hovering, whereas if I'm landing a shove or something, they snap back into a landing position. So I'm going to focus on those two things and see if that gets me any closer. Okay, I've noticed I was definitely too far in the back seat because I'm kicking it ahead of me. So I need to be square over both feet and maybe focus on leaning a bit more into my front foot when I take off. Yeah, I think I'm going to try get both feet on half a flip just to get the feeling of landing on it. And then I can just add more power to that effort.
So, key takeaways. One, I need to clear up more space on my phone. I was pretty tired because I'd done about 2 hours of non-stop skating, but towards the end my phone kept stopping the recording to warn me about storage, so I need to sort that out. But in terms of the trick, once I started properly committing, it seemed to click a lot better. So much of this trick is just jumping forward. I really had to trick my brain into going for it. I was so worried about slipping out or landing awkwardly on my ankle. And I think both of these come from previous skate injuries that are now just like a mental block for me. The hand flip idea was completely new, just kind of came to me during the session, but that really helped me kind of commit to putting both feet on it. I guess similar to how doing a caveman could help with learning to ollie. But yeah, overall the trick is actually a lot more straightforward than I made out in the start. I'll definitely go back and clean it up because I want to get like a solid 180 without having to like tic-tac out or anything. But yeah, overall I'm really happy that I managed to push myself to land this in one session. I'd never really tried them before, but I'm hoping now that I'm used to that, I'll be a lot more committed to landing both feet on my tray flips. I think it's definitely safe to say that if you can kickflip and pop shove fairly consistently, then you can definitely learn these. Like, if I can do it, you definitely can. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed following the process. Let me know if you want to see more of these, because I found it really helpful for me to kind of go through the process of learning and like focusing on exactly what I was correcting each time. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See ya.